Sirius XM, it's The Highway. Keith is here. Now, I'm going to tell the story, whether you mind retelling it or not, because it was one of the coolest experiences I've had in discovering new music. Carefully and methodically and over a very long period of time, fed me track by track. And you didn't send me a new one until I reviewed the one I had just heard.
No, you were reviewing it so fast. I was texting them to you, which was, I couldn't figure out how to Dropbox, so I'm just texting one at a time.
It was absolute. It was really one of the coolest things. You mentioned Wasted Time is a big song. Gone Tomorrow, the opening track on this thing. If Wasted Time couldn't get any bigger, Gone Tomorrow does get bigger.
Right.
I mean, it's just insanity. The production-wise, the elements and the layers that went into this on every track.
Yeah. Well, that song too, I produced it with Jeff Basker and Tyler Johnson, and we also wrote the song. It's the only song I've ever written that I knew I wanted it to open the record, which is a strange thing, a strange feeling. I also knew I wanted it to open the tour. It sets the hypnotic trance atmosphere that I wanted. And also, it to me, out of all the songs on the record, that one seemed the most impossible to categorize. Thematically, lyrically, sonically, melodically, everything about it seemed like its own little entity. And I felt like if that opens the record, we can pretty much go anywhere we want after that.
And you did. John Cougar, John Deere, John 316, that's the way we started this album. And I recall vividly sitting in our little visitor center below our studio where you played that acoustic version of that song for our audience. And that's the way we were getting our first taste of an album that had yet to even really begun to develop.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to play that live track if you don't mind.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
John Cougar, John Deere, John 316 from our visitor center downstairs. This is The Highway.